guys hear me? Hi. Hello, Cecil Duck. Are you talking about me or talking about you, Emily? Hello. Okay. Alright, there doesn't seem to be a huge lag spike today. Oh no, you're having a fever right now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Emily. Is it COVID? Did you get the COVID? Yeah, hello everyone. My name is will-o-wispy and today I'll be reading some stories in ASMR. Well, horror stories mainly. Yeah. I'm gonna be reading from the subreddit r slash no sleep today. Yeah. Can you guys hear me fine? Okay. I set my mic to be more sensitive. So you might hear some audio like keyboard and mouse and stuff. But I had to turn off the fans. Yeah, I had to turn off the fan. Cause the fan, my room's fan is very noisy. Like really noisy. Don't have an AC to work with either, so if it gets too hot as I stream, I will turn on the fan. I hope you guys don't mind. How's everyone doing today? I've also muted the alerts. Okay. I'm gonna hear myself real quick. Let's see. Where am I? Okay. I'm gonna mute the fire a little bit. Come on, Twitch, load. Come on now. Let's see here. Is it working? Come on. Okay, I can hear myself. I can actually hear myself fine. Okay, all good, all good. We're all good, chat, we're all good. Awesome. Gonna lower down the fire a little bit. Okay. Oh, that might have been too loud for you guys. Okay. What the heck? Why is my live chat not available? What the fuck? Okay. Hold on now. Is my YouTube chat dead? Is my YouTube chat dead? It can't be. Is my stream dead? No, my stream is still fine. I just hurt myself earlier. Okay, let's see. You'll be back later. Alright. Okay, Emily. Alright. Wait, what? The fuck? I cannot pop up my live chat for YouTube. That's so fucking weird. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Okay. I'll just set it aside like this. Okay. Here we go. And alright. I'm gonna pick like one of the highest rated story this past month. It had like 1,000 likes. Okay, alright. So I got myself a new Gundam kit today. Surprise, surprise. It's like my first clear kit ever. It's called the Gundam H2 Magnum. Dive into dimension clear. So it's not just clear parts. It's like literally clear parts. So I'm looking forward to building it one day. Since I never had a single clear Gundam plastic model kit before, it's gonna be really interesting. Yeah, if I have to be honest, I have zero interest with clear kits, but today happens to be one of those days where a rare occasion where I can like buy these rare kits at their supposed price. So I got Gundam H2 Magnum Dive into Dimension Clear for like what, $10 US, which is, you know, the actual retail price, or at least close to it. I looked up this kit at my local stores, and it's like, holy shit, it's like, what? If I want to get this, it's like $50 US, which is insane comparing to like the price that I bought it for, which is like $10 US. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's fucking insane. I was very tempted to buy another Gundam Aerial, but I held back. And decided to go for this kit instead, since I never had a single Gundam H kit build. And this is like my second Gundam H kit, or a Gundam H mold build divers kit, to be accurate. Yeah, the only other H kit that I actually own, and I still haven't built it yet. It's Gundam H1 Full Clans. Yeah, the high grade one, the high grade Full Clans. H1 Full Clans, not the recent Master Grade. Definitely had zero chance of getting that one because it got swept up by bots in like 10 seconds. Okay, give me a quick set. I'm just gonna edit some settings real quick. Hold on here. Okay. Let's see. Be right back, chat. Okay. Switch here. There we go. Let's see. Alright. I need to move myself over like so. Okay. Let me just lower down my lighting. I think my housemate is playing Apex of the Legends. Let's see here. Where is it again? Here we go. Whoa. Okay, there we go. That's what we want. Okay. Got it. I got the setting that I want. Chat. Okay. Alright, see, I'm a lot less brighter now. Let me have a filter for the chat, yeah. Make sure it's not too bright for folks who are having this on their like monitor or their phone. I don't want to flashbang anyone, you know. Okay, so let's see here. Is it off? What's off? Oh, thank God. Yes, it's off, Black Max. It's off. Thank you for helping me check. I got everything covered. I got everything covered. It's all good here. It's all good here. Oh, this is creepy. This is creepy. I don't know why the fuck I did that. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Normal. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Let's add a filter. Yeah, let's. Yeah, lower down brightness maybe. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. We'll go with that, chat. Hey, Fancy. Hello. Yeah, we got a little bit more Halloweeny going on here. I already muted all the alerts. I turned off all the sound redeems too. Yeah, let's you know what? I'll keep the cabin instead. We're not gonna use the creepy forest unless we read a creepy forest story. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? Don't forget the bits one. Oh, I did not mute the bits one. I did not mute the bits one because usually people don't go there, so I just leave it alone. You're not gonna spend bits on me just for that, right, Black Max? Right. Oh no. I'm gonna make them the most expensive bits ever. and instantly earn money to buy more Gundam kits. Don't make me increase the price, Black Max. I'm too lazy for that shit. Don't make me do it. Don't make me get actually put effort. I'm too lazy, man. I'm too lazy. Okay. Yeah, how's the audio quality, chat? Can you guys hear me fine? Very whispery. Sick. See, like to waste money. Basta creepy weeb down. You could be a lot more creepier, but I'm not gonna make that happen. Okay. Alright, I think we have our usual folks that can pop up at this time, so let's get right down to the highest rated story in our Reddit / no sleep. Okay. Okay, the title of this story is "We've been locked in our classroom for days, and our teacher is starting to act very strange." Day 1. Ah shit, why are there fireworks going on outside while I'm reading a creepy story? I hope you guys don't hear that, chat. I hope you guys don't hear that, chat. Actual fireworks going on outside. God dang it. Come on. Shut the fuck up. You heard them. Ah, fuck me. This is why I get for setting a more sensitive setting. Your place also got them fireworks. Oh man. Yeah, the holiday already ended too. God damn it. Okay. Back is not gonna move that much because I'm speaking very close to the mic. Okay, alright. Let's see here. Day 1. We had just opened our textbooks to chapter 8 when the alarms blared overhead. A red strobing light spun by the door as metal slats slid down the wall to seal us in. The others started to stir and panic at their desk. Now, class, I'm sure everything is fine. Probably just a drill. Mr. Jonas held up his hands in an attempt to soothe the crowd. Just as he was about to open his mouth, Evie, Evie came over the intercom. Level 3 contagion located in the south quadrant of campus. Lockdown protocol is now in effect. Isolation protocol is now in effect. Oh no. The teacher suddenly looked pale and a little panicked himself. And I'm so sorry guys if you guys can hear my housemate playing Apex while I'm doing this. So yeah, ignore the Apex convert like team chat, voice chat going on across the cabin. Don't mind that, alright? Okay. Day 3. I slid my rook across the tile chessboard to overtake Patricia's bishop. She stuck out her tongue in defiance. As I removed it from the board, I smirked and then shoved another salty cracker in my mouth. Mr. Jonas said we shouldn't be in here much longer. It was probably just taking the CDC a while to quarantine and eradicate the contagion. He said it must be a pretty nasty virus if they are keeping us locked in our classrooms. We have enough snacks for another day or so. It's been difficult to ration properly when all you have are crackers, candy, and canned spray cheese. Overall though, we were keeping our hopes up, which was all we could really do. Staying positive for now. Hey guy, how is that sexy? And no, I'm not gonna play Overwatch Black Max. Not even if you pay me $1,000, I'm not gonna do it. Alright. We read day 1 and day 3 now. It is day 5, chat. The room was starting to smell foul. We designated some buckets in the corner as the bathrooms, and they were about half full and beyond putrid. We ran out of food last night. My stomach rumbled with hunger, but I did my best to ignore it. I didn't feel like playing chess or reading anymore. Instead, I just napped at my desk as much as possible to pass the time. I was hoping at any moment I'd be awoken to the doors opening so that I could go home. I miss my parents. No, our stream. Shut the fuck up, Black Max. We're not gonna play Overwatch now. Mr. Jonas was losing his composure too. He'd been pretty put together up to this point and ensuring we were all calm. But his eyes looked a little wild now, and he kept pacing the room talking to himself. A few times I heard him cursing under his breath and then reciting prayers. I really hope we get out of here soon. Dash, dash, dash. But emerge and dies of cringe. Average Jonas behavior. I've never heard of an insult like that before. Alright. Okay, alright. You want me to play Overwatch? Well, the story I'm reading is gonna be playing Overwatch, I think. Because day 8 starts off with bang, bang, bang. A pounding sound coming from the other side of the classroom pulled me from my dreams. Bang, bang, bang. I stayed still to appear asleep, but cracked my eyes just enough to watch as the biology teacher smashed a chair against the steel door over and over again. Bang, bang, bang. He was really losing it. Let us out of here, Mr. Jonas screamed as he tossed the chair to the side. I cannot do that, sir. A level 3 contagion has been detected. I have sealed off the affected area, but you must stay isolated for your safety. The robotic voice hummed over the speakers. He screeched profanities at the camera in the corner of the ceiling. Some of the other boys were becoming aggressive as well. There have been some fights the last couple of mornings. Also, some hands going where they shouldn't be going. Back behind the fake plants and lab equipment. It seemed as if we were slowly devolving, becoming an enclosure of chimpanzees, like one you'd see at the zoo, but only hungrier. We needed out, or something terrible was going to happen. Dash, dash, dash. Man, chat, you guys are horny. Why you guys horny, chat? Also, I think the boys are perhaps doing the mastery of debating. maybe. Who knows? Who the fuck knows is going on for folks trap for 8 days. They all bricked. Don't search behind the plants. No, I was banging the door, banging the door with the chair. That was what the teacher was doing. Okay, it's not that kind of bang. Jesus. Okay. Day 10. We've been on a diet of tap water for the past 5 days. I felt dizzy every time I stood from my desk. The room would spin, and I'd almost black out. I kept my footing by sheer force of willpower. fear that if I passed out, I'd be eaten by my classmates like a pack of hyenas on a gazelle, feasting on my intestines as they spilled across the tile floor. It sounded crazy if I said it out loud, but when I looked around the room and saw all the hungry faces, I didn't think the idea was too far-fetched after all. Mr. Jonas hasn't said a word in over 12 hours. He's just been sitting at his desk, carving something into the surface of it with an X-Acto knife. Sorry, that was gas. For the first time today, I had the thought that maybe we weren't going to make it out of this. Maybe we were all going to die in this classroom. I hung my head and cried. Dash, dash, dash. Bro, what the fuck, guy? You got banged on the chair once. Excuse me, man. Man, guy getting more action than I am. I never got any action of that sort. That's right, Chad. A will-o-the-wisp, a little ghosty, died a virgin. I'm still a virgin. I am the kind of individual that the cultists want to be sacrificed. Because of my virginity. Yeah, Black Max, you ever heard that you know, that flirty line, that very flirty line that goes like, I want to bang you across every furniture in the house like a bang. No wait, I fucked up. I think it goes like this. I want to bang my. Wait, how did it go again? How the fuck does it go again? Like, let's see, like, I want you to become my toe so that I could bang you on every furniture in the house. There we go. Yeah, there we go. No, this is not that kind of sussy ASMR stream. Still funny though. I like shitty jokes like that. I can't help it, man. I can't help it. Okay, alright. Sus. Gap in the bathtub. There's no shock. There's no shock, yeah. When I to see we're at the bathtub. I guess I have to switch to pool speech and bathtub for my stream category. It's no longer ASMR, I guess. Okay. Day 13. Back to horror story. Day 13. Mr. Jonas, stop. Mike cried. Don't you see? We have to do this. We need food. It's survival 101. When the pack is suffering and food is scarce, they turn on their weakest member. It's simple biology. Survival of the fittest. Mr. Jonas had his hands around Trevor's neck, squeezing so hard that the boy's eyes were about to pop from his skull. As the person next door is like continue to play Apex, that is. Trevor struggled beneath him, but he was frail and terribly small for his age. Micah grabbed a large beaker from the table and lifted it high over his head. Mr. Jonas, stop now. Don't make me do this. But the teacher was long gone. His eyes gleamed with delight as drool dripped down his chin from salivating at the thought of a meal. I jumped to my feet as Micah brought the beaker down as hard as he could onto Mr. Jonas's head. It shattered to pieces on impact, knocking the teacher out cold. I helped Micah push him off Trevor. The poor kid was wheezing and gasping for air as the air streamed down his face. You're alright. It's okay. You're alright. Micah patted the kid on the back, trying to calm him as he wailed. In Genshin. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. Chat. I'm sorry. He wailed in Genshin, chat. He wailed in Genshin. Okay. Calm down, Wispy. Okay. Don't need to shoot Black Max. Suddenly, there was a scream like a war cry, and Mr. Jonas was airborne. He leaped across a desk and plowed into Micah. They both went sprawling across the tile. Micah resisted him, but Mr. Jonas ended up on top and began dropping his elbows viciously on Micah's face, causing blood to spew from his nose and mouth. Static filled my mind. I didn't think. I only reacted. I reached down and picked up a hunk of glass from the broken beaker, grabbed Mr. Jonas' shaggy hair, and pulled it back to extend his neck. I pulled the glass to the meat of his throat as hard as I could. I'd never seen so much blood before. It poured in a waterfall across Micah's chest. Mr. Jonas fell to the side once more, then this time never to get up again. I stared at my blood-soaked hands. I felt nothing. No remorse. No fear. Only static. Suddenly, the metal slats retracted into the ceiling, and the door swung open. Lockdown protocol has been lifted. Please continue with your regular schedules. Lockdown protocol has been lifted. Man, my housemate's playing along well. Yeah, my housemate's playing that one character in the class who's like pogging really hard because like the lockdown got lifted. Her cheery robotic voice seems so distant and out of place now. Why is my housemate's comments so perfectly timed? What the fuck? He's literally just talking to his friends at Discord playing Apex. What the fuck? He has no idea I'm doing ASMR chat. He has absolutely no idea that I'm doing ASMR. I don't want to be that guy, and be like, hey, I'm doing ASMR tonight, can you keep it down, I don't want to be that guy, but this is amazing. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Okay. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read. Okay. The other students scattered around me, just staring at the pool of blood. I think it was the hunger talking. But a part of me wanted to know what it tasted like. I think the others did too. Thankfully, before that could happen, a man in a suit strolled into the classroom. Hello, class. His perfect teeth gleam under the LEDs. Before we could say anything, a team of adults in overalls poured into the room. Some began taking pictures of everything. Others started cleaning up Mr. Jonas. I have the best immersion chat. No cap, no copium. One man with gray hair dropped a large box on the teacher's desk and opened it. He then started throwing fresh fruit and granola bars to each of the students. We devoured everything he gave us. I started to feel more like myself after 2 bananas and 4 granola bars. They tasted like heaven, a sweet salvation. The first man with the nice teeth in the expensive suit waited until we were all done before he addressed us again. I know it's been a long 13 days, guys. I appreciate you all hanging in there. I learned. I can't, Chad, I can't. I'm losing it, Chad. hurts, Chad. It hurts. It actually hurts. This is great. This is great. A plus ASMR content, chat. Okay. I know it's been a long 13 days, guys. I appreciate you all hanging in there. I can't stop laughing. Every time Housemate speaks, it's as if it's so well. Help me, Chad. I'm dying. I'm dying of laughing. No cap, bro. No cap, bro. I'm gonna rename this stream. I'm gonna rename this stream on YouTube as ASMR Creepypasta, but my housemate's across the room. Oh, tears up. I'm laughing so hard. Tears are coming on my ass. Oh my fucking god. Easy. 3 points. I'm gonna do my best to read. Oh my god. I've alerted. I know it's been a long 13 days, guys. I appreciate you all hanging in there. I've alerted each of your parents that you've been cleared to go home. The classroom erupted in cheers as we all hugged each other. Even Micah, covered in gore, danced around excitedly. You'll be able to go home soon, but first, I just need to do a little debrief with each of you before you go. I'm going to set up in the counselor's office, and Mr. Moses here is going to bring you down one by one. I think my housemate kinda know where the counselor's office is. Mr. Moses here is going to bring you down one by one to give your account on what happened here during isolation. We all nodded our heads in agreement. Anything to get out of here. Mr. Moses, the man with the gray hair and the snacks, took us down one by one, and we spilled our guts to the man with the nice teeth. When I gave my story on what it was like, I still felt numb. Even when describing how I killed Mr. Jonas, I just felt nothing. It wasn't until I got home that evening that I broken down and wept. Once I was in my mother's arms, I cried and cried until I couldn't anymore. Then I ate more food than I ever had. I shoveled pasta down my throat until I thought my stomach would burst. It was a good feeling to be full, to be human again. Dot, dot, dot. years later, while I was at university, a whistleblower had leaked that what we endured at the school was a government cover-up for a top-secret experiment. There had been no virus, no contagion. It began as an experiment to test the artificial intelligence system they had at the school. But then it morphed into a social experiment to see how long we will last before someone was murdered or severely harmed, to test the boundaries of civility and moral character under immense pressure. Just in case there was a real issue with the code in the AI, and this scenario became a reality elsewhere. When I killed Mr. Jonas, it had ended the experiment, and no longer were there 3 Jonas brothers. The news had made me sick to my stomach. I was angry and disgusted for weeks. I was okay with it now though. Yeah, seriously, right? You see, Trevor may have been small, the weakest member of the pride perhaps, but he was also a genius. With his hacking expertise, we were able to locate Mr. Nice Teeth and Mr. Moses. It's been 6 days so far, and every time they scream and hit the door with a chair, I just can't help but smile. It's a little experiment a few of us are conducting. It'll end when someone is murdered or severely injured. Maybe dots, dots, dots. And that's the end. Oh, thanks. Thanks, housemate. Thank you for complimenting me. Yeah, thank you for saying I did a great job with the ASMR, man. Thank you. See, my housemate is so fucking supportive, chat. My housemate is so fucking supportive. Holy shit. He saw what I did, chat. He saw what I did. Even though we're behind closed doors. Here's the story for anyone who's interested. 12 out of 10 would hear well ASMR with housemate. Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. Okay. Alright. I got another story queued up. Are you guys ready? You guys need a break? Or are you guys ready to jump into the next story? Hold on here. Yeah, I need to charge my phone. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. I hope you guys are ready. Your housemate seems ready. Close. It's close, chat. It's close. Okay. Alright. So the next story is titled My girlfriend was up unusually early this morning. I wish I never found out why. Oh no, is this gonna be an NTR story, chat? I can't. I can't. What's with my housemate's timing? The moment I mentioned, like, oh, is this an NTR story? And then my housemate go. When I say Allah, Alhamdulillah. What the fuck? Why is this timing so good? Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna start reading, chat. I'm going to take out the trash. My girlfriend Monica announced as soon as I entered the kitchen that morning. I hadn't expected to see her up this early. Certainly not after how late she must have gotten home last night. After spending Friday nights bar hopping with friends, Monica's usually slept in until lunch. Okay, honey, I said, without particular interest. Thanks. Grabbing the cereal box from the counter and plopping down on one of the kitchen chairs. I wonder if she had returned home earlier the previous night and I simply missed it. I mean, I normally woke up as soon as I heard the key turning in the lock. But perhaps that night she'd been particularly quiet. Or maybe she'd stayed with one of her friends. How was your night? I asked, as soon as I heard the front door click shut. What time did you get home? Silence. Housemate, that's not your cue yet. I motherfucking said silence. I raised my head from my bowl, waiting for her to emerge from around the corner. But the corridor was empty. Honey, I tried again. My voice saturated with uncertainty. Monica appeared in the doorway, her expression unreadable. She didn't look disoriented or drunk, but she didn't seem quite right either. Her hands were fidgety, and her eyes wouldn't meet mine. Monica, I grunted. Oh no! I think another housemate of mine is using the vacuum machine. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This legit just keeps escalating. What the fuck? Monica, I grunted, trying to tame the lump in my throat. What's the matter? She took a deep breath and parted her lips as though she was going to speak, but then hunched her shoulders and shook her head. Yeah, housemates do stuff like that. It's normal, actually. Right, right. I have no fucking idea, do you, housemate? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know too. Yeah, we're reading a ghost story. Of course, it's gonna be something out of this world, you know. Please tell me you guys heard. Please tell me you guys like heard my housemate saying I'm fucking retarded. Please tell me you guys heard it. I'm dying. This is meant to be, chat. This is meant to be. Oh my fucking god. Oh wait, if I keep doing this sound, that's a sound sus. Alright, listen closely, chat. Listen closely, tell me if this is sus. Does that sound sus? Did that pick up? What? Even my housemate went, what the fuck? I cannot make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. Like... Yeah, wanna hear double sus. That's just me. That's just me hitting my thigh. That's just me hitting my thigh, chat. I swear it's nothing sus. Okay. Back to reading. I need to take out the trash. She said. I gawked at her, dumbfounded. But you just did. She shook her head and glided towards the trash can cabinet, opening it and producing another bag from within. Then, just like the previous time, she turned on her heel and disappeared from the kitchen. Needless to say, the silent treatment was unlike Monica. Had something happened during her night out? Had I done anything to upset her? Where were all these bags coming from? As soon as I heard the front door shut, I leapt out of my seat and threw the cabinet open, expecting to... Well, I'm not entirely sure what I was expecting. Either way, it was empty. What's going on? I asked. When she returned 5 minutes later, the same empty look in her eyes. Do you want to talk about it? She looked dubious. Monica. Okay, she said. But first, let me take out the trash. My stomach lurched as she flung the cabinet open again, pulling out yet garbage bag. What the hell? I began, subconsciously pinching my arm as if to ensure I wasn't dreaming. What are all these bags? But she wasn't listening. Instead, turning her back to me and retreating the same way she had come. A chill crawled up my spine. What the hell was going on? I could have sworn the cabinet had been empty only a few moments ago. Where had all these bags come from? And why wasn't she taking them out all at once? Dot, 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 question mark. Shutting the front door behind me as meticulously as I could, I crept down the hallway leading to the stairwell. I needed to investigate. Monica had never willingly taken out the trash before. She said the garbage chute gave her the creeps. Our apartment was on the 6th floor, so there was no way she was going down all those flights of stairs for a single bag of garbage. The door to the garbage chute at the end of the hallway was ajar, and I could hear the faint wail of metal as it was pulled open. I swallowed, suddenly at a loss for what to do. I mean, wouldn't it be weird if she found me just standing there, laughing like Wispy's housemate? And what exactly was I planning to say? I listened in, my skin prickling in anticipation, and my heart thudding in my chest. Oh, what was I getting so worked up for? It was only Monica, for God's sake. She'd probably had a falling out with one of her friends. Or maybe I was snoring again and she couldn't get to sleep. I would just go in and ask. But what I saw when I opened the door will remain with me for the rest of my life. Monica was sitting on the door of the chute, her legs swallowed by the darkness within. Slowly but surely, she was edging her body into it. She wasn't edging, chat. She was edging her body into it. Her palms clammy against the metallic finish. She turned her head at the sound of the door opening. And for a brief moment, her eyes lit up with recognition. "Monica!" I cried out, dashing towards the chute, my heart practically leaping out of my chest. "What are you?" But it was too late. Startled by my voice or by my presence, she let go and disappeared into the chute. A raspy wail reverberating against the steel. Thud. I wanted to scream, but it was as though I'd suddenly gone mute. Fear sizzled through me like the electricity as I flew down the stairs to the manager's office. "Give me the key. Give me the key to the trash room," I demanded breathlessly. "My girlfriend is inside. He looked at me over the top of his glasses, as though questioning my state of mind. That's impossible, he retorted. I have the only key. Tears were flowing freely down my cheeks, and my clothes were damp with sweat. I must have looked a downright sight, but I didn't care. She fell into the chute. She fell into the chute. I sobbed. Why the fuck did you cheer, housemate? My character is crying here. Grabbing the edge of his desk for support from the 6th floor. Everything happened quickly after that. An ambulance was called, as were the police. At first, they were hesitant to tell me what they'd found. They kept insisting I sit down and have some water, throwing leaflets about therapy and mental well-being into my lap. Please, just tell me. Just tell me. I kept repeating, but nobody was listening. Also, Alfie1, thank you for the follow earlier. So sorry I didn't notice it because I have the alerts off. Hours seemed to pass by without a single word of affirmation or any information needed to piece the events of the morning together. The ambulance left within about 20 minutes of arrival and left the police to take care of it. I couldn't understand it. I mean, even if Monica was badly hurt, she'd still need to be looked at the hospital. So, why had they left? Eventually, an uneasy-looking officer took a seat next to me. Son, he began slowly, studying my reaction. Your girlfriend is, gone. I buried my face in my hands. Of course she was. She jumped down the fucking chute, plummeting God knows how many feet. But your story isn't quite adding up, he continued, his eyes narrowing. You said she'd fallen into the chute, but... He took a deep breath, his forehead creasing. But we found her. Well, parts of her. Inside. Inside a garbage bag. My blood ran cold. It was like I could no longer understand what he was saying. His mouth was moving, but the sounds were jumbled and wouldn't make sense. Inside a garbage bag. What the hell was that supposed to mean? He explained that the garbage bag had been there for at least several hours before the police were called. He said that there was no doubt that its contents belonged to Monica. He asked whether I had any idea what happened. Then, in a much softer tone, he added that I'd be expected to come in for questioning. When I finally returned to my apartment that morning, all I wanted to do was fall into bed and go to sleep, praying I wake up to discover that all this had been nothing but a bad dream. But as soon as I entered the bedroom, the front door slammed shut. "Hello," I called out, my voice meek and croaky. Silence. A newfound sense of dread filled my lungs as I recalled the events of the morning. As I tiptoed slowly towards the kitchen, I couldn't help wondering if... No, it couldn't be. She was leaning over the trash can cabinet, a new garbage bag in her grasp. She spun around and our eyes met. "I'm just going to take out the trash," she said. I stared at her, my breath catching in my throat. Here she was, right in front of me, talking about trash as if it were the most casual thing in the world. In a feeble attempt to make her stay, I asked the only question I could think of. I asked it, even though I knew the answer already. What's in the bag, honey?" The end. That's the second story done for the day. Here's the link if you want to check it out. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna maybe read like one more story for tonight. I think my housemate is done playing Apex, so he's relatively quiet right now. Crossing my fingers here, chat. Crossing my fingers here. Okay. Also, because I don't have the fan on, it's I'm very sweaty. I'm getting a bit sweaty, chat. Need more housemate interaction. Sorry, Black Max. I'll stream Ape ASMRs earlier around the time when he starts playing instead. How about that? For the next time. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna read one more story. Before that, I'm gonna maybe take like a 1-minute break just to rest my voice a bit. Test. Yeah, I switch out from the setting on my mic so it's not as sensitive. Just to just rest my voice a bit. Oh, I think it still picks up my my gulping. I swear, chat, I'm not gulping cum. I swear. Ah, God, my nips are sweaty. For those who don't know, I'm doing ASMR shirtless. I'm doing ASMR shirtless without the fan on. Yeah. Also, yeah. For those who honk. Yeah. So I bought a Gundam kit today, and it's like my first clear kit. For those who don't know the Gundam stuff, basically, you can buy like a Gundam kit, like another version of a Gundam kit, but like instead of like solid parts, it's like see-through clear parts. Sorry, I killed a bug. I killed a bug just now. Let me find a photo of the Gundam I got today. H2 Magnum. I got it at like retail price, so like $10. So pretty happy about that. I posted like the box art in the Discord. Yeah. Basically, let's see here. Can I find a larger picture somewhere? Maybe. Yeah, I found a larger picture. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is the Gundam kit I bought today for like $10. It's a high grade. And yeah, it looks pretty sick. I was like deciding what to get, cause today there's like a place I can go to buy limited kits from events and stuff. And I'm very happy that I managed to got it at like $10, cause like when I try to like find any existing kits, any existing places that sell this kit, they're selling at like $50 compared to me spending 10 US dollars. So pretty happy about that, since all these like clear part like Gundam kits are like, you know, very limited rare event kits. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with my purchase. There were a lot of other like event kits, but since the place opens since like in the morning, and I only managed to like have time to go there after work, so I only managed to like see the leftover selections. As I was like walking around there, there were like one or two, one like or already there were like one or two like items like sold out before my eyes as I was walking there deciding what to buy. Thankfully there was nothing like, you know, particularly like strong wants from the selections. So I'm like, okay, but I still want to at least get at least one thing. I'm not really a fan of clear kits, and so I saw this. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I'll get this one since I never had a Gundam H2 before, and this is a built diverse version, and it has like a sparkly, glittery like parts rather than just like straight up see-through colored parts. So I'm like, yeah, why not? I'll give this a shot. Yeah, and now that I look at the picture, I'm like, okay, this actually looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy that I got this. Yo, Dondo McGee, thank you for the follow, dude. Yeah, I'm taking a little break before I jump right into like my last like ASMR story for the night. Sorry, I got gas. I got gas, chat. Yeah, I got gas in me. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't even find the normal version of this kit. I can only find like another version of it. Or the rare ones at like double or triple the price. So yeah, pretty happy that I got this H2 Gundam kit. H2 is good. Almost have a perfect transformation. Only have one piece to swap to transform. Really? That's sick. Also, you're building a team of silver bullets. Why? Why are you building a team of silver bullets, Black Max? Is it the suppressor? Are you gonna have a bunch of unicorn beam magnum blasting silver bullets as part of your army? Also, another major thing that's on the way. Yeah, another major one that's like on the way. I'm gonna be let's see. Hold on. Let me find a picture. Yeah, there's a kit that's on its way from Hong Kong because I ordered it in Premium Bandai. So yeah, let's see here. Yeah, the red giant. Yeah, so this set is on its way. This set comes with three, to put it simply, 3 Gundam bodies in there with a whole bunch of equipment. I showed this off on stream like quite some time ago, because I managed to snag the pre-order. So it is on its way. It's supposed to deliver, deliver reach by October. But now finally it's like delivering. I'm probably gonna get it within like this week or within 1 or 2 weeks. But I had to pick it up at the at my previous place because for some fucking weird reason, like the website doesn't allow me to change the address. Because apparently the pricing of the shipment is different, even though I'm literally like 5 minutes away from where my new home is like 5 minutes away from my old home that I stayed in for years. So I'm gonna need to pick this up at my old place that I usually stayed in. Hopefully the people in that house don't bring it into the bring it, like have it locked inside the doors and I couldn't retrieve it and just nobody gave a shit and it's just left outside. That'd be great. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, let's cross those out. One is a suppressor. One is a suppressor I convert to a normal one, and one attached Dovin Wolf part to it. Ooh, yeah, there's a lot of variations. Silver bullet suppressor, silver bullet, Dovin Wolf version. So many. Okay. Let me just switch the settings. Alright, we're back with the ASMR setting. The next story that we're reading for last tonight is called I Was Hired to Notice Things Out of Place. As a kid, I was scared of pretty much everything. At night, I see faces moving in the wallpaper. I'd see branches slither like snakes. Piles of clothes turn to slumped bodies. Lamps look like heads. And the front of cars grin at me with sinister intent. I could also hear them. A creaking door would sound like a groan. The wind would scream, and floorboards would breathe heavy sighs. To me, there were ghouls, ghosts, and monsters around every corner. Needless to say, I was a nervous kid. Turns out, it wasn't just an active imagination. I have a condition. It basically boils down to chronic overactive pareidolia. You know that thing where you can see faces in cars or shapes of people in trees? That's pareidolia. It is a sort of defense mechanism that humans have evolved to notice camouflage creatures. But like jaguars and snakes, and to discern the sounds of encroaching predators. But to me, it is about 16 times more noticeable than what is normal for the average person. I see things everywhere, all the time. Of course, there were treatments. By age 12, I had tried six different regimens over a total of 4 years. And their side effects was brutal. Some would make me irritable, while others would make me hyperfocus. One type of medication just straight up put me to sleep. By age 18, I thought I'd never get a job. I was barely dragging myself through school, and there was no way I made it through college. I was on a course of drugs that barely get me together, but they gave me these awful tics. I'd drop things. I'd wake up in the middle of the night. My leg would shoot out and trip me. I was a mess. My mom had to cover the stairs and handrail in grip tape. Sounds like someone's like Cole in Genshin. A few years ago, I had a standing meeting with the county employment services every Thursday. I hated it. On a particular bad day, my mom had to drive me there. The meds were kicking my ass. She dropped me off at the end of the street, and just in that short walk to the office, I almost tripped into a brick wall. I was so flustered, I knocked over a trash can. But for the first time in a couple of years, I had an interview with a potential employer. I didn't think much of her. She was just some old woman in a warm coat. She introduced herself as Teresa and told me that she'd heard a lot about me. She offered me a trial and a hefty one-time payment. I didn't get clear idea about what I was supposed to do, but she told me that secrecy was part of it. The only demand she had was that I stop taking my meds. Still feeling the trash smell on my pants. Hey yo, I took Teresa up on her offer. Meow. On my first day of work, I had no idea what to expect. I've been off my meds for a week, and I had barely slept. It was hard to wrap my head around the world. as I'd seen it as a kid. I see faces in the walls, in the shadows, in the leaves, in patterns, pretty much everywhere. I'd hear voices and screams in every breaking car, in crinkling paper, in creaking floors. It was hard staying focused, and I was so jumpy I could barely move without flinching. Teresa picked me up in a gray sedan. She was wearing a headset and kept looking over at the GPS. Yeah. I noticed her leg was twitching, and that she kept biting her lip. She barely looked at me that whole ride. Ah shit, it's Shadow the Hedgehog. He must gotta stay away cause he has a gun. We finally arrive at a small yard, about a 40-minute drive off the highway. There were 2 large trailers and a single-story rundown prefab house from the 60s. One of those things with cheap wood panels and matching broken windows. There were 8 other vehicles in the yard. 4 sedans, 2 vans, a jeep, and a bus. a bus. That's a warning tape. A command tent with laptops and an antenna, spotlights, and half a dozen crates covered with blue tarps. There were armed men with assault rifles, security personnel with handcuffs, and a couple of medics standing by with first aid kits and stretchers. I was swarmed as soon as I stepped out of the car. They fitted me with a headset, protective gloves, a heart monitor, and tagged me with a plastic ribbon around my left wrist. All the while, Teresa was just looking around, a bead of sweat stinging her eye. "What are we looking at?" she asked. 3, 4. "Just one," I heard in the headset. "We got it early. You got the spot?" "On sight," she responded. "Any blues?" "No blues. We're clear." Teresa finally turned to me. She faced me, put her hands on my shoulders, and talked slowly. "This seems like a lot," she said. "All I want you to do is to go inside carefully and tell me what you see." "No, the blues are not ballin'. They're not ballin' like Space Jam, Black Max. No, they're not." "Why?" I asked. "What's in there?" "I don't know," she sighed. "None of us knows, but we think you can see it." "Is it dangerous?" She shook her head. "We don't know. We're trying to get to know them." There was a flurry of instructions. I had to sign a waiver. They took pictures of me from 6 different angles and took several blood samples. They took a swab from my tongue, checked my eyes, and fitted me with a pair of safety goggles. Teresa took them from me just seconds later. Nothing around the eyes, she said. You need to see clearly. They asked me to approach the door while they were running some kind of diagnostic, weapon checks, system checks, radar checks. It felt like we were launching a rocket. I could feel my legs shaking. I'm with you all the way, Teresa said over the headset. You can leave at any time. Just tell me what you see. And I really mean what you see. A countdown began. At 0, the spotlights turned on, and the entire yard turned into a soundless ghost town. Everyone held their breaths. It was my turn. I stepped inside a simple one-story house. 3 rooms, a bathroom, a kitchen. Someone had clearly lived there until recently. There was still clothes flung over a chair in the living room. The power was off, but the pale spotlights coming in through the windows made it feel like I was walking through a hospital waiting room. My heart was pounding out of my chest. I didn't know what to expect, but this payday could be the boost I needed to get my own place. A paycheck with 4 zeros for a single day of work. But standing there, I realized no, sorry. But standing there, looking into the sterile living room, I was having doubts. What do you see? Asked Teresa. Notice anything? No, just furniture. A couch, an old TV, a fancy Ducklington. No, it's just a fancy carpet, Chad. Nothing out of the ordinary. I just walked around, saying out loud what I was seeing. As the minutes passed, Teresa was getting impatient. These are just things, she said. I need you to tell me what you really see. I entered the bathroom and immediately felt this awful feeling in the pit of my stomach. A noise tickled my ear. Looking in the bathroom mirror, I could see something moving behind me. In a heartbeat, I caught a glimpse of a pair of blue eyes. White dragon! No, it's just a pair of blue eyes. I turned around, screaming. Something moved. I flung myself backwards, closing the bathroom door with the tip of my fingers. I stumbled, tearing down shower curtains and crushing a cockroach. Laying there with my feet in the air, I tried to remember to breathe. Rarely have I ever been so scared that I had to remind myself to breathe. My fingers tingled with adrenaline. Tell me what you saw, Teresa yelled. What's in there? Blue eyes. It had blue eyes. you see where it went? I didn't. To the best of my knowledge, it was still outside the door. Look again, she continued. Look again, then get out. Jeez, this lady is really working this kid to the core, grinding this kid, like really pushing this kid to like do their dirty work. Ah shit, Cello is haunting the guy. You're right. That's what happens when you rip all 3 blue eyes cards. You know, cause there's supposed to be only 4 in the world, and Kaiba ripped 1. And someone decided to be Mr. Funny Man and rip all 3 copies of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. And now there's no more Blue Eyes White Dragon for Kaiba to play. And so he died of heart attack, just like the Death Notes. Okay, she had to coax me out of the bathtub. She encouraged me, spurred me on, and reminded me that I had to leave that room one way or the other. It probably took them 15 minutes to get me out of the tub, and when they did, I could barely feel my feet. When I finally opened the bathroom door, I couldn't see anyone. The hallway was empty. I carefully stepped out, looking around. Nothing. Standing in the middle of the living room, I felt like an idiot. This was exactly what I was taking my medication for. Paranoia and sudden bouts of fear. It dawned on me that maybe I was influenced by all the people outside and their preparations. I was walking in here expecting to see something. They woke me up, so of course I was seeing things. But then again, there was an odd painting on the wall that I hadn't paid attention to earlier. It was the strangest thing. It was a sort of thrift store painting, showing 2 women walking across a bridge on a hot summer's day. It was sort of generic, but I've been hypervigilant when I first stepped in. You know that feeling when you say a word over and over so many times that it starts sounding like a noise? That's the feeling that fell over my eyes. The picture started to blur and disappear, turning into swirling colors. And there, in that blur, I saw those blue eyes. There were small blue spots in the water, on the sides of the bridge in the painting. That's what I'd seen. And there, I'd seen a face, something blending into my sight, disappearing. Holy shit, we got a raid. Setsure, thank you. Setsure Chris, thank you for the raid. Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the ASMR stream. I currently have alerts off. Alerts muted. How's everyone doing today? Can we get a shout out? Can we get a shout out for Setsure here? Yeah, spell it with the S-E-T. How was your stream? To anyone who's new here, my name is will-o-wispy. I am a will-o-the-wisp VTuber. I am currently doing a ASMR creepypasta stream. I am reading the 3rd and final story for tonight. Oh, what the fuck? It didn't work. Okay. I thought we fixed it last time. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Let me try. Let me try. Try this command. monsters. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, I guess I can't do Japanese text, Sag. Let's see if this works. Oh, thank God it worked. Holy shit. Holy shit, it worked. Thank you for the follow now, you. Thank you, thank you. Let's fucking go. Yeah, how are your Velo games? Yeah, to anyone's new here, I usually play video games. I play a bunch of story and narrative focused games, but this month I've been playing a lot of horror games. Let's see here. Yeah, this has been my no, that's my old schedule. Yeah, that's my old schedule. Hold on. Let me fetch my new schedule. There we go. Yeah, this is my new schedule for this week. So I played Genshin yesterday. Today I'm reading Creepypasta, and then like tomorrow for my time I'll be playing Phasmophobia with 2 streamer friends. And I usually build Gundam plastic model kits once per week. So I'll be building the fake new Gundam. Shut the fuck up, Black Max. I'm not an Overwatch streamer. Even though I am decent at the game, I will not be a Overwatch streamer. Shut the fuck up. And then on the Sunday, I'll be playing Inside the Back Rooms with my first emo artist, Explorer Chris, and a streamer friend, Lost and Found. Yeah, another horror game where we escape monsters and solve puzzles. Yeah, so this is my usual schedule for like each week. Hope you guys had a great stream at Setsure's. And yeah, be sure to follow me if you are interested in all the content I have going on. Thank you for the stretch routine, Setsure. I'll have you know, chat, for the purpose of this ASMR, I have turned off the fan. I don't even have an AC on, and so I'm half naked. But the body I'm currently borrowing is half naked. I had to take off the shirt because I have no fans and air conditioner going on for the best possible ASMR experience, you know. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. I am currently reading this story right here. If you want to catch up, it's pretty long. The TLDR of what I've read so far is that there is a kid who sees faces in objects and took medication for a long time until someone's like, "Hey, come help me out with this thing, but you need to stop taking medication." And so this young man, I think he's 18 year old by now, is like in like a abandoned house on his own, looking for shit. Don't know what he has no idea what he's looking for, but he's like but the house that he's in is surrounded by like police officers and like CIA agents or some shit. Yeah, like having the boy on wireless communication to like and want the boy to constantly relay tell the lady is like what he sees in the house is probably a ghostly encounter. So yeah, so I'm gonna continue reading from here. Let's see here. But then again, there was an odd painting on the wall that I hadn't paid attention to earlier. It was the strangest thing. It was a sort of thrift store painting showing 2 women walking across a bridge on a hot summer's day. It was sort of generic, but I've been hyper-vigilant when I first stepped in. You know that feeling when you say a word over and over so many times that it started sounding like a noise? That's the feeling that fell over my eyes. The picture started to blur and disappear, turning into swirling colors. And there, in that blur, I saw those blue eyes. There were small blue spots in the water on the sides of the bridge in the painting. That's what I'd seen. And there, I'd seen a face, something blending into my sight, disappearing. And for a second, I knew for certain that I hadn't seen this painting when I first stepped inside. And now, it knew that I could see it. I felt it. I slowly started to back out. There's something in the painting, I whispered in the living room. You sure? Teresa asked. Teresa's the lady that recruited him. Absolutely sure. Absolutely. Get out. I rounded the corner and heard the floorboards creak. I could no longer see the painting, and I could sense something move, backing out of the front door and into the cool autumn air. I could feel hands on my shoulder. Armed men pulled me back, and paramedics started to check my eyes with flashlights. They asked me all sorts of personal questions, like my name, my mother's maiden's name, and the name of the president. Jeez, Chad, I think they're trying to have him answer security questions so that they could hack his Minecraft account. Jeez, such an elaborate scam. Anyway, going back to the story. I was told to lay down as I heard a team breach the house with stun guns, cattle prods, nets, and a crate. Yeah, they all after his V-Buck, man, in the Fortnites. Laying there and feeling the pressure subside, I just cried and laughed. I didn't even notice Teresa sitting down next to me. I was given a cold drink and a pill, and I took it without question. You did good, she said. You're done. You're done. What was that? What's in there? Something only a special mind can see. That was my first time working with Teresa. Over the coming years, I will be called in about once or twice a month. And the pay I got from those few days were enough to get me out of my parents' house. Teresa would check in with me weekly, and I had to submit to regular checkups. But more often than not, I was completely off the leash. I started to learn a bit more about the company I was working for and what they were doing. I started getting payments from Hatchet Biotechnica, a subsidiary of Hatchet Pharmaceuticals. My official title was contractor, a title that was repeated like a name. Teresa started going into greater details on what to look for and how to act, but that first mission was a sort of test to prove myself. I had no idea what I was actually proving, but it felt like my tendency to discern patterns and seeing dangers helped me along. I learned a bit more about the procedures. For example, they were adamant about checking for blues. This meant surveying the nearby area to look for some kind of infection, usually taking the form of miscolored flowers most often blue, but not always. Sometimes tulips, most often sunflowers. Once they just found a bunch of teeth sticking out of the wall. Whenever they check for blues, this is what they would look for. Something overtly strange and unnatural. When something like this was found, the whole mission would be called off, and they would use controlled explosive to just take out the entire area. In more populated areas, they'd set up tents and use flamethrowers. I remember once, the week before Christmas, when 6 men with flamethrowers were called in to burn down the greenhouse. I'll never forget the way the flames reflected off their visors. To them, it all just looked like flames, but I saw nothing else. I saw bodies writhing in the flames. I heard screams in the shattered glass, and in the charred remains of melted plastic, I'd see pain faces glaring at me with hateful black eyes. Up until a few months ago, I had worked a total of 33 cases over 2.5 years. Every case, I'd step into a location and look for 1 to 3 things hiding in plain sight. Up until that point, I still had no idea what they actually were. Sometimes I'd catch a glimpse of something running past me, or see a pair of blue eyes looking at me from across the room. Every time, I just reported it and left. A chair, a fridge, a suspicious window. Hell, once it was a music box. This time, we were just coming up to a house. It was a rainy autumn evening, and the area was already set up when we got there. I saw a for sale sign knocked over by one of the jeeps who'd taken a wide turn. I got suited up, blood samples, plastic wrap, all that jazz. It was set up to be just another job. Although I was still nervous, I was getting better. No blues, asked Teresa. None, said one of the armed men. We're looking at a single tango. You sure? Teresa squinted. First report said 6. Secondary reading says 1. We might have runners. Notify the Galapagos. She sighed. Put him on the hunt. She turned to me with a smile, tapping me on the shoulder. In and out. You got this. I got this, I repeated. Yeah. Standard routine. Countdown. Spotlights came on. It felt like stepping onto a stage. As I walked through the door and saw my shadow stretch out across the floor, I felt like a hunter. That I was the one to fear, and that whatever stayed in this house tried to hide for good reason. The floor is crooked, I noted. Strange place. You sure? Yeah, I nodded. Definitely. I steadied myself and started checking the rooms one by one. I waited for that feeling to emerge, my eyes seeing through the obvious and seeing the picture beneath the picture. The blue eyes emerging from nothing, and the patterns of shadowy figures growing clearer, just relaxing and expecting that feeling to wash over me was enough to put me at ease. But I could still feel a primal part of me tickling my nerves, expecting me to panic. But nothing happened. I checked the kitchen, the living room, the bedroom. There was nothing. Just a strangely crooked floor, empty rooms, and the echo of my own footsteps. An empty guest room with a single window. Through it, I imagined scowling faces in the trees outside. 20 minutes pass, and I got nothing. I reported to Teresa, and she assured me we were still getting readings from inside the house. Something was still in there with me, but I hadn't seen anything. I went through cycles of denial, fear, and anger, over and over. What was I missing? Finally, I just sat down in the middle of the living room floor. I scratched my eyes, sighed, and tried to relax. Teresa, I'm not feeling it. Are you sure? There was no response. Teresa? Yeah, she responded, absentmindedly. Yeah, no, we're good. Hold on for a minute. We're good, I asked. What do you mean, we're good? Again, no response. I stomped around for another 10 minutes before I went up to a window facing the front yard. It was hard to see through the glare of the spotlight. Teresa, I'm coming out. The place is empty. As soon as I opened the front door, I saw 24 faces fixed on me. Maybe they were surprised to see me, but I got the sense that there was something else. I could tell something was off. They all looked at me with strange expressions. Some neutral, some smiling ear to ear. One of the paramedics just stared at me with slack-jawed terror. It was as if they didn't know what to feel or how to express it. Oh, sunk through my stomach. I got that hollow feeling as my eyes glazed over, like I was staring at something false, something hiding a pattern. This was the sense that I've been looking for inside, and now I was feeling it. In the far back, I saw Teresa. She stepped out from behind a jeep, smiling ear to ear. Behind the shape of her face, her eyes emerge, glowing with a cold blue. One by one, their eyes flared up in a blue glow. And there, in a moment, my paranoid sight registered human-like shapes in the grass around them. Headless, mauled bodies. Imposters. Lookalikes. Mimics. Nightmare bivings. Having tricked us into a trap. One by one, smiles started creeping across their faces, Rows of impossibly sharp teeth hiding long tongues, their fingers growing longer, their necks elongating. They were losing their disguises and facing me head on, unafraid. Nothing was said out loud, not a word. But to me, it was as if the wind itself was screaming for me to run. I slammed the door behind me and ran. Faces were coming out of the walls, door handles turning into hands, grasping at my clothes, my distorted face reflecting in windows and mirrors with jawless grins. I couldn't blink. Every heartbeat, a new horror forced my eyes open. There were more doors than I remembered. There were more windows than there should be. The kitchen suddenly had a skylight, and there were 4 fridges. Countless paintings had appeared in the master bedroom, depicting cruel and blood-drenched horrors. They were already here, trying to surround me, and my mind was racing to remember what was real and what wasn't. Rushing to the back of the guest bedroom, I remembered there being only 1 window. Now, there were 2. I had to roll the dice, take a guess, do something. As I grabbed the window frame, I imagined teeth slamming into my hands, tongues licking across my palms, wide smiles sating their hunger. But this time, it was just my imagination. I burst through the window and took off running into the woods. Through the night, I just kept going. My chest hurt from holding the screams in. Without my medication, everything in the dark looked like something reaching for me, trying to eat me, trying to grab me. Creaking branches sounded like laughter, and howling winds were screams. I must have run for hours when my foot got caught between 2 rocks. As I tumbled to the ground, twisting my ankle, I saw them descend on me. I felt their fingers scratching me. I writhed on the ground, screaming for them to just let me go. To just please, please let me go. But after a few seconds, I realized I had just scratched myself on the underbrush. There was no one there. I was safe. I broke down crying, trying to ignore the twisted faces reflecting off the full moon above. Eventually, I made my way home. There were no messages waiting for me. All my work numbers had been taken offline. All ways to contact them were just gone, and there was no info on the firm that hired me. Hatchet Biotechnica exists only on paper. There's no location, no contact info, and no names attached. It's all a front. I haven't heard from Teresa since. I think that whoever I've been working for have just assumed I'm dead. That's why I decided to share this anonymously. Those who know who I am can reach out to me. And for those who don't, I just have a word of warning. Be observant. Trust your intuition. It might save your life. The end. Oh, that was exciting. The story definitely made me think of like Chainsaw Man, with the whole like organization to take care of like monsters and shit. But this time it's like what? Maybe lizard people. Maybe ghosts that maybe aliens that can hide themselves, become imposters and stuff.
Have confidence.
Motherfucker.
No confidence.
Motherfucker, Black Max. Thank you for the 200 bits. Yeah, Anon. Yeah, definitely not Black Max. I didn't even have my headset on, by the way. That still scared the shit out of me. That still gave me a jump scare, motherfucker. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, alright. Alright, that's enough out of me for tonight. I'm gonna go look for someone to raid here, chat. Can't really say it's not me. Right. Okay, this time I'm not forgetting the raid message. Yeah. Alright. Here's the raid message, chat. Copy the first message if you are subscribed. Copy the second raid message if you are not subscribed. Because the first raid message has the emotes. Okay. Oh, I think I know. I might. Oh, okay. This person is not doing ASMR tonight. I thought Siu Lan Long might be doing ASMR, but never mind. Yeah. Let me just look around and see if there's any ASMR streamers. Let's see here. ASMR. Let's see. Let's see. Who shall I go raid? Who shall I go raid tonight? If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to recommend me. I'm looking at the search result page and there's a lot of like cleavage. No joke, there's a lot of cleavage on the ASMR search results, which is, not too surprising. There's a whole lot of cleavage going on. God, there's so many cleavage. There's so much fucking cleavage, holy shit. Or like loot anime art on the stream. They're probably just like people playing the ASMR streams from other channels. Let's see here. Any VTubers I can maybe raid that's doing ASMR. That there won't be doing ASMR you can raid. Motherfucker. God damn it, Black Max. God fucking damn it. Oh, what the fuck? There's a guy in a Deadpool mask doing ASMR. Excuse me. Okay. Sure. Thank you for that. Thanks for that, Fancy. That's a wonderful quote. Oh, surprisingly, there's not a huge amount of ASMR artists going, like going live and shit. What the fuck? I mean, there's 9,000 viewers, but not a lot of streams that's ASMR. Okay, what if I type ASMR VTuber? Would that give me the results I want? Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'll just keep looking through the category, I guess. Fuck it. Yeah. Let's go raid Kaya. Yeah. I don't want to raid a streamer just for cleavage. All right. Okay. All right. Let me just Kaya's page real quick. Remember to copy the raid message, chat. Copy the raid message, okay? Please copy the raid message. Let's see, let's see. Oh, she's like 2 hours in. Okay, hold on. I wonder if Kaya is still streaming, or I have no idea if she's still playing. Fuck it, fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I'll live with the consequences if she happens to be ending. Okay, we're gonna go raid a idol VTuber goes by Kaya Payne. She sings a lot of Japanese songs, and she's currently playing Omori, and she also played like Persona games as well. So yeah, if that's all up your alley, be sure to follow Kaya Payne. All right. I'll see you guys in like less than 12 hours from now. Once again, this is my schedule. We're gonna be playing Phasmophobia with Dragster VT and Vanity Streak. Vanity, who's also a mod here. So yeah. So 12 hours from now, chat. Less than 12 hours from now, Phasmophobia. Be sure to come back. And like I'll set up a link so that you can watch all of our streams at the same time. All right? Okay. All right. I'll see you guys. Thanks for having fun with me here for ASMR. Bye bye.